Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 20, Week 6. Today, we're taking a look at a different Game 1 than we started with, because the other series, FF'd. We're taking a look at possibly Gay Dragonet, Tallballz team, taking on I Have No Words and I Must Scream, the Hollywood team. With me here today is Randy, as usual.
Hi, chat.
Randy, you sound funny. You're using Zoomer lingo. What's the deal?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I thought I'd spice it up for the next generation of Dota 2 players actually coming up through the LD2L circuit. I'm all about I'm for the youth, you know. I'm for the future of this game.
Radiant team pick.
Disruptor.
So you'll start another prediction here. For those of you who are in chat, we do have predictions now. You can see those at the top of the screen. You can bet your channel points on who's going to win this match. I'm only going to do these for the live games, for what I hope are obvious reasons. And yeah, I'm also probably going to start adding some more of these daffy chat rewards at higher levels, so you have something to spend your money on when we get there. Yeah, Tallballz Hollywood. I will say this much, this is definitely, I would say, especially considering Tallballz has the downside here. He's definitely the underdog. Once again, Power is not in this game, and he had to get Matty Boy once again, which meant he was once again down 2 badges compared to what his regular player is. Not having Power, as you very eloquently did not mention on your blog at all, actually. Not having Power really sucks for these guys. I mean, they're already struggling, and not having who is the guy who is, I think, arguably their key player. I'm going to replace him with somebody, already being the lowest average MMR team, and losing 2 badges is really rough, I think.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna run him on the Shaman, right? It's not an easy hero to get wrong.
It's true.
You know? But like, yeah, I think there is kind of that unnegotiable fact that they're playing at a bit of a deficit. But they've had a rough season, so I'm not their number one fan.
It's true. Hollywood team also had a rough season. They might be the guys you face next, because I don't think you've actually gone against these guys yet, right?
Legion Commander.
No, we haven't actually. You're right. Yeah.
So that's a possible matchup for you. Hollywood team has actually kind of been on the same trajectory as the GRaff team from the other series. They started out this season very strong. Winx was told to me to be the best pause 1 in this season by like a very long margin. He was supposed to be the guy, and thus far it hasn't really been looking out. It hasn't really been working out. I
think he definitely looked like the best carry for the first couple weeks, and I think some of the other teams kind of pinpointed that. So, you know, not as much room to pop off these days.
Well, that's the funny thing, because I felt like most of those early victories, I think what it really has been that Looter has been gone for a lot of this season, and it feels like that's the guy who's getting victories for this lineup, for the most part. Because Lynx, whenever Lynx is left to his own devices, he does funny things like tries to stand and fight, pause 3s, 1v1, and dies early in the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you gotta set the tone for that matchup. If you keep running from the offlaner, they're gonna bully you the whole game. You gotta stand up and
you gotta
fight.
die. You gotta die repeatedly and be last on the net worth charts.
Hey, I mean, then you have a cinema comeback. You know?
That's true. That's true. Except for this season when they haven't been doing that. It's been a rough one for them. I think Looter being gone has been a big part of it. I think this team's strategy is very Looter centric. This guy makes a space for Winx, and kind of helps out that off lane, which has to this point been rather less than. It feels like Hollywood, unfortunately for him, been repeating history for a large part this season. Feels like it's very common for Hollywood to draft just kind of like a whatever off lane, like a 4 or 3 out of 10 off lane, on a scale where 5 is average, mind you. Just like a kind of less than off lane. And, you know, that's been kind of happening this season. They've been, you know, the safe lane has been doing okay, the mid has been doing very good, and the off lane has been falling apart for them. That might change this time, though, because
10
as Mighty
seconds
Midget pointed
remaining.
out in chat over there, they did give Hollywood his Disruptor.
5
Yeah, I
seconds
wanted to kind of
remaining.
mention that. Yeah. How do you? I mean, the thing is, they gave Hollywood his Disruptor. They gave Dark Ace his Pudge. You know. Which you prefer? I think Disruptor's kind of like a better hero in general, but
Radiant team
Pudge,
back.
you know, Pudge has a kind of motion to him, you know, kind of aura.
Yeah. It's I almost really like the Hollywood team comp. That Snapfire is like rotten. That hero's no good right now,
10
and they have
seconds
very good
remaining.
answers for it as well.
The thing is, though, it
5
fits really
seconds
nicely
remaining.
into their
Yeah.
lineup. Is the thing, because
It's,
you've got this Necker who's gonna go in and just kind of, you know, vibe in the fights. This Elsie's gonna jump. Disruptor's gonna keep them in a little boxing arena, right? And then Snapfire just gets a free ulti. And
true.
like, okay, he tanks a hook, whatever. You know,
Purely
rest of his team
proactive
has
is
fun.
kind of the issue. There's definitely a very real world where every fight the Snapfire starts ult and he gets like 1.5 shots out, and then the Edge of the Ravage gets him or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Ravage, that spell that I hate. I still have PTSD. The Charlie Wang series.
It's true. Got the Titan there, got the Dragonet there. They can also definitely build pretty well for it. The real problem with Snapfire as a hero right now is, of course, like most of the heroes that are in the trash can, the numbers game. Just the numbers on her skills are just too low. It's hard for her to compete with better numbers. And, that is going to kind of be a damper on it.
10 seconds remaining.
If it wasn't for the... Like, if it was either, like, a little
5
better
seconds remaining.
of a reactive pick, as in if it was not as bad against the enemy team, if there was not both the hook and the Ravage that could possibly just blue ball it, right? If it wasn't for that, and I think the anchor on the Tidehunter also messes with the cookie. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the
Dire
case.
team back.
He might just cookie in place. Yeah, he might just
Yeah.
stun the ground around him.
But
I'm not sure.
if it wasn't for that factor, or if the Snapfire was better right now, I would really like it. Other than that, though, I really like everything else about this team, so there's that. Whereas the possibly gay Dragonet team looks like the same lineup they've basically been trying to do for the entire
10
season.
seconds
Hollywood hasn't
remaining.
really been banning out, particularly the
5
Radiance
seconds
heroes. I do have to notice that. Outside of
Yeah,
the
but-
Dark Ace, Rubik, and the Windrunner, which doesn't even really play that often, they haven't really been aiming much. I guess there's the Matty Boy Spirit Breaker. That one has not been paying dividends for him recently.
Yeah, the thing is, Radiant's got a bunch of stuns. Can't go wrong with a bunch of stuns. Just makes your life easier.
Mhm.
Kyrix is complaining every week because I don't want to pick stuns. So you know, I think there's some ease of execution in, you know, you've got a bunch of people who are just gonna want to jump people, just blink on them, keep them locked down, and then kind of go ham.
I think it's going to come down to this Pazlon, both what he picks and what the actual player. I don't know who's going to be playing Pazlon for them this
Dire
week.
team
I assume it's going
For
to be
who?
in the pool on the DK, which is likely going to be mid as a result. But
He's played it safe lane.
he has
last
played it
week.
safely. He
Yeah.
shouldn't, though. Frankly, not in this game. I think you would definitely prefer to send the DK mid, have more of a reliable people in this
10
game.
seconds remaining.
Either on you
Radiant
or
team
on
pick.
Jezzer. I don't know if Jezzer's much of a Pazlon guy. I don't like the Luna much.
I don't mind it, and I'll tell you why, right? Because you're gonna have this LC running around the map. This Disruptor's gonna run with. You've got these heroes, these 4 heroes on your team who want to play, you know, really aggressive. You know,
10
keep
seconds
dumping out
remaining.
their abilities, and this Luna's just gonna kind of get a free game off of that.
5
because I
seconds
think
remaining.
The Hollywood team is just gonna turn up the tempo and then force the Tallballz team to just keep fighting into them, and this Luna's just gonna kind of have a free game.
Here's the way I see it. There is going
yeah.
to be a point in this game where if the Hollywood team does not win by them, then the brakes are going to be put on. LC, not that great of a scaler. Necro really doesn't have anything to offer after like 30 minutes, right? The Luna, if Luna is given a great position in a vacuum in that time, that's awesome. Problem is we don't know what this last pick is going to be, and Luna is a hero that I think that would be bad for Winks. True. Razor, huh? That's
Select your
interesting.
heroes.
I don't know if this is exactly the right guy. I don't mind it so much, but
Okay, so they're gonna move a few of these around. Okay. The Razor's not bad
Still on the
because you just
Razor, huh?
run at them basically.
Yeah.
Which the Luna isn't really a fan of, because you don't want to be running away on that hero.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Luna isn't a fan of, and it is dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. That hero loses the right-click ability. If there is a god on this earth, if there is, oh, big boy's gone. If there is anything good happening for this team, then there is going to be a pipe here, right?
On which team?
On the Radiant.
Yeah.
If there's anything good in this world, there's going to be a pipe. There's going to be BKBs. And if Razor's able to, if they have that combination, and Razor's able to close the gap and drain that damage off of poor Winx's, they're really, it looks really rough winning a fight after like 30 minutes, I think. Now, the good news is, there's definitely a world, and this team has been like trying to do this, mind you. The Hollywood team is a very momentum-oriented team. There's definitely a world where the rest of the Hollywood lineup just wins so hard early on that that it doesn't matter.
Wow.
And rooting for Tallballz because Pudge. I'm rooting for Tallballz because this is the team that's 1-9 right now. I think probably 1-10 if I'm guessing. And I really want to see them win at least one more before the season ends. And you know what? Matty Boy sponsored. This is true. Anyway, Pudge is mid. Anyway, yeah, there's definitely a world where like Looter and Purple Moon Jelly are going to be just running over everybody.
Wow.
Yeah,
in this game,
I think...
and create an unwinnable situation. But if that's not the case, the DK and the Razor, I think, are definitely two heroes. As long as the oh no, he said hi chat. As long as this guy has like some kind of magic resist item somewhere on this team, as long as he's got that BKB, then this is going to be like
30 seconds to battle.
pretty easy late game fights. Hollywood just subdued Nani. That's true. You just did it last week.
Oh, they're currying favor with the caster. I don't know how I feel about this.
Have you never seen Heart, Ags, SNK, Radiance, Necro? That's true. It doesn't do anything. LC infinitely skills. Well, the hypothetical was that, I guess I didn't say it there, but it was what I was thinking about in my brain. You know, the case that LC doesn't just, like, win a billion
Uh-oh,
goals.
DK.
Hypothetically, she can scale
Oh,
forever, but it's hypothetical.
Snap should be in trouble. Maybe not.
And thus
Yeah,
far
he's
this
having a
season,
good
more
play.
often than not, when we've seen the Purple Moon Jelly LC, unfortunately for Purple Moon Jelly, hasn't been really working out like that. This is a better... Oh,
No,
I almost got that hook.
Dark
That would have been funny. It has been... This is a not bad looking LC game. Well, no, it's kind of bad. The cores are not super great for her, especially if the Razor's able to get that hook off before the...
The thing is, the Purge is really nice this game.
Purge is nice.
The problem is he's got it level 1 for this lane.
Speaking of level 1, First Blood, the 3 and Under Club here just knocked out Tollywood, and Matty Boy got it. And he said solo kill all chat just to tilt him.
They're putting Dark Ace bottom with the Razor.
Yes, they are.
Huh? I
Because
kind of
usually
like
this
this.
guy's usually pause 4.
Yeah, but I kind of... Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't like it anymore now that he missed the hook. But I kind of liked it to begin with.
Yeah, it's a pretty good lane for him, I think, generally. But either way. Dark Ace, W, and it's time for everyone's favorite part of the chat, part of the cast, the roll call. For possibly gay Dragonet. Pause 1, you've got In the Pool on the Razor. Pause 2, you've got Jezzer standing in. That's on the DK. Pause 3, you've got Tallballz, captain of the team, on the Necro. Pause 4, you got Matty Boy on the Shadow Shaman. Looter is saying question mark in chat. And pause 5, you've got Dark Ace on the Pudge. On the other... Oh, by the way, Matty Boy standing in as well. On the other side of the coin, 4, I have no wards and I must scream. And by the way, once again, I just have to point out, wouldn't it be better if it was I have no wards and I must ping? Guess there'd be 2 ping-themed teams, but... Pause 1, you've got Winx on the Luna. Pause 2, you've got Looter on the Necro. Pause 3, you've got Legion Commander being played by Purple Moon Jelly.
Hopeless_ just deployed their very first
Super duper ultra shoutouts to Tallballz for the sub. Pause 4, we've got Rada on the Snapfire, that's another lane swap, interestingly. And pause 5, we've got Hollywood on the Disruptor, captain of the team. Usually he's pause 4, not today. Standing, no, it's not even standing nonsense, he just swapped this out here.
He's gonna get a kill.
Shadow Shaman's very
He has
low,
mana
the
up, actually.
Disruptor also very low. Disruptor actually
back.
dies first because of that stupid, stupid chicken thing. That's kind of funny. Yeah, super duper shoutouts to Tallballz for the sub. For the record, subs, you never see the ads, so if you never want to see an ad again, drop that Prime sub even. You don't even have to drop money if you got Prime. Darkade's gonna get the Lotus here. Rada might regret giving that to him. Rada is definitely going to regret giving that to him. This guy looks very dead. He's got many seconds still to even cookie. Oh no! That was the wrong
fumble in
way.
the pathing. What the? Whoa.
The pool
I think he
is,
dies here because of that.
Yeah.
He jumps into no man's land.
Free Rada here. Interesting.
Yeah, and by the way, you know how you mentioned Looter could have a really good game?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's happening.
That's true, yeah. This guy definitely could 1v9 on the early on. And just set up a situation where the enemy team is just so far behind that they can't really deal with them effectively. That's definitely the biggest possible way for the Dire to win. I don't think this is necessarily, in any capacity, you can't lose. I don't think this is a draft blowout in any capacity, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. Neither of these teams should lose from it alone. I think it's advantage Tallballz. I don't think it's a super significant advantage, but it's an advantage nonetheless. Chesser is not looking like a mid-main right now, I must say. What are you going to do? This Tallballz team never has one, so...
Who is Jesser? Is that another stand?
Standing, yeah. You got
Oh, wow.
Matty Boy standing in, you got Jesser standing in for Big Boy LaCroix. So...
Going on the
down
LC
here, Purple
bottom.
Moon Jelly. Looking not
Did
so
a
hot.
spot of bother here.
Spot bother.
Alright, legendary hook from Dark Ace here. He's getting blocked by his own creeps. And then?
Oh, you got it.
Wow!
Bye-bye, LC. Nice shot. Is that a civilization
And
sound
top.
effect? It is,
It's a
yeah.
kill top.
If you haven't noticed, the follow sound for my channel is the new tech sound from Civ 4, and the resub is the new era sound. So, very good kill for in the pool here. Is going to get way down a little bit by Shadow Shaman getting KO'd. I guess there is also the secret option X, which is that just Luna has such a good early game that she doesn't have to worry about what these guys are going to look like later on. She just gets to, you know, have
really
like
accelerate.
just 4 grand gold lead. It's definitely, you know,
Both off
Razor
laners are getting
Razor
cooked.
has the ability to flash farm, but it is not the same as this guy's ability to flash farm, not in any capacity.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, the one thing I really like about the Radiant lineup is even if things go south really, really badly, Hook is kinda one of the most goated like comeback mechanisms in the game.
Yep, they always have a way out.
Matty Boy.
Looter going very
Can
deep
line up
here
like
while
that.
Matty Boy is apparently in trouble.
He's gone.
And he is gone. Looter going very weak,
Yeah.
deep here. Almost lost
He's
his courier
overestimating
for
himself a little bit.
DK is actually kind of staying alive in this lane. He's got the raindrops. We like to see that. He's got Dark Ace coming in for a gank. This is the most casual. He's just walking right up here. Wow. And there's a very delayed ult from...
They can man up into that. And the snap steeping in. Oh god.
They have the skills
Oh, they hang around
here.
too long
Oh,
though.
no, missed the
Never
hook.
mind. Missed hook. That was the way.
Got Turbo. So shoutouts to...
Alright, LC's missing all their last hits right now.
Also true, yeah. Something I don't think
missed
it's
all
a
their-
terrible tight hat patch, but I don't think it's very good. I think he's definitely on the bad side of the affair. So
I
for
think
the
it's
record,
reliable thing.
yeah.
Like not reliably good per se, but you know he's
reliably
gonna offer you
mediocre.
something. Yeah.
He's
Like, even if
fine,
you have
he's
a terrible
reliable.
time, you hit Ravage and you're kinda chilling.
Wouldn't call him bad. I wouldn't call him good though. Not very sure
Yeah.
not the case.
Dire's middle tower.
Gonna
is under
finish off
attack.
the Falcon Blade on the Razor just to make things a little worse for poor LC here. Though notably, she does actually have one more last. So I'm gonna keep it square. The hooks. bad news, Renee. Everybody in LD2L likes Stargaze, so you're not gonna be popular doing that. Oh, Tide Hunter getting obliterated here. Tallballz
Oh.
actually dodged a lot of the
Mega
ult.
juice,
He's still gonna
piece of
die, but
Yeah, this Luna is having too good of a start.
yeah. He's actually only on parity with the Razor for the last hits, but this big stupid watermelon is not looking hot. He's got 14 last hits, and I'm guessing if we look at the net worth chart, yeah, he is not really significantly higher than the supports.
Oh, they're manning up bottom. Kind of Chad.
Alright. Hook is gonna
Whoa, that's not who we wanted to hook, but I think it's gonna work out
It's
for
actually
them.
gonna work out super well. Double kill for Razor. Only hurt forever. This definitely feels like the best start that In the Pool has probably had this season. I just want him to win, you know what I mean? I just want to have the faith. I want to look at these guys and be like, these guys can do it, baby.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, it's technically still possible for them to get the playoffs, right? Or is that out of the question?
No, they're gone.
Oh, they gone. Just gone. Oh, Luna top. Big trouble. Big stick.
Yeah.
He's dead though. This is good. This is really good. Yeah,
This team
Dark is
is
making
going to
plays.
win this game. This is how this should look.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Oops, sorry. Let's heckin'
Never
go.
forgiven.
Dire are scanning.
Flippin' even.
In the Bull actually going to do a little bit of an emergency exit TP out there. Gets the heebie-jeebies, and he is right to do it because there are 3 guys here.
Yeah, it's not bad. If you can stem any losses and just kind of keep going ham, I think that's how they stay in this game and eventually win. Because the rest of his team is having some trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Big L says there's 8
Alright,
but it probably
Sapphire.
is a Hunter. For that guy
Sapphire
here.
in trouble. Sapphire gonna die.
No cookie for
Radiant
17.
turret has been killed.
Leveling that, interestingly.
There's no escape there. Yeah, this Shaman's doing a lot of help now.
I haven't seen this in a while. Is this what you do as LC? It doesn't seem like not LC. Is this what you do as Snap? It seems like a
Radiant's
good
top
idea.
tower is under attack.
What do you mean? Like run in
you
and
grow
die?
a cookie? Go
I think your Q just does a lot. Oh, hang on, he went for the ricochet one. Interesting. He went for the ricochet facet instead of the super long range sniping Q facet.
Dire's middle tower
I
is
think
under attack.
probably their mindset was like, we're gonna dump a bunch of damage into this Razor, keep him pretty low, and then we can get a quick duel in the lane, and then force him out.
Yeah,
but
could be.
fortunately,
Thus far, they haven't even gotten anybody down enough to,
Radiant's top tower
that.
is under attack.
Unless he's
we'll go
going
axe the
Blinkers?
old Razor.
I don't know. This LC's marked everything to buy in their quick buy, so I have no idea which one they're getting first.
How's the net worth even? Feels like the Radiant is owning because mid went pretty bad and the Tide Hunter
Top
didn't
is
even have a
horrendous.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Razor's owning and the DK is doing well now, but it did not start looking good for him. Look at the net
Yeah,
worth chart.
what's keeping them in the lane is keeping them in the game rather is Dark Ace right now.
Yeah.
Like he's closing in on his Tide's net worth from all these assists that he's been a part of.
Yeah.
Oh, smoke from Dire. They're gonna run at this bot lane. They're level 4 on both supports though.
If LC builds Zags, Razor will simply buy BKB, and that's not a skill anymore. There we go.
Alright,
first
good duel.
out here is actually going to work
Yeah,
out.
it's a good one.
Go steps too close to the sun
DK's
there.
here, but I don't.
DK's here.
Dire's
It's
top tower
3v5.
is under attack.
Good hook. But
Yeah. This
Really
fight is
trying
getting a
to-
bit split though.
trying to get the focus on Looter here. They're actually trying to just get rid of this guy. Boy
Lynx is
runs
here
to
now.
him, but he can't make it.
Oh, nice.
They do
DK.
actually take out the Necro behind the lines
And
there. Good
look
hook
out.
from the Dark Ace is going to
Oh,
let the
I don't think
DK
he's getting
dodge
out.
the Luna here. It's
Radiant
still
No, he's
1v5.
running back into them.
Just hit the
Breath.
hit the wand
Your
here.
breath
We
out.
have the ult from Razor, but he's getting like screwed by the pathing. He was just dancing in the trees. Now he's getting
No.
now he's getting
Could've been good.
knocked out. Yeah, if that Razor was able to get out of the trees there and actually emerge, then he would have just been glimpsed by Disruptor, and then still nothing would happen. But hey, you know.
I
Okay,
think the Tide's
LC
pretty
just
happy about
sticking
this, though.
around here. This one stupid creep! If it wasn't for that dumb Mind Stealer.
Alright,
so sad.
Tallballz is in a bit of trouble. He's about to get scythed here, actually. I think.
Dire are scanning.
Could be.
Pop
I don't
his
know.
Kraken shell, but that's the wrong
I don't know
skill
why
to
he didn't
use
go
there.
for this.
Looter's not confident in it. Yeah, the travel's
Right.
already on the Necro. Pretty big compared to anything the DK has. He's down by a pretty considerable margin.
The DK's kind of pumping
Find
damage,
the
but little kill.
gonna find the Snapfire here.
Yeah, these Radiant supports are really putting in some work.
Yep. Dark Ace throws the hook, doesn't find anybody.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has
And they're getting some good towers as well. This map's gonna open up
DK's,
for Raiders.
DK's taken out mid T1, top T1, and Razor and Shaman actually taking out bot T1, so
Dire's bottom tower.
all three
Yeah,
of
this is
Hollywood
really good.
Team's tower has gone down here, and they found the
Oh,
LC. Got the Bundle got
It's
knocked
getting
out
good,
immediately.
interesting. Oh, this Necro's
No,
gonna get
in
a
the
side
pool,
kill.
don't just swim in it. I mean, this guy has bad numbers, but it doesn't matter if you're just gonna like stand in the entire Snapple. That's not good.
Yeah, what actually really ruined that fight for them is he missed the static field. Oh, sorry, plasma field on the Razor. So that little bit of damage and slow he needed on the LC just didn't come out. And then the Disruptor ulti, and then he's just sad.
Yeah. That was so rough. I mean, in fairness, he would have been a lot less sad if when the Snap started ulting, he just, turned tail and left. And
I
it's
think
still,
at that point he's a little far in.
at that
Jeez.
point, you're just like getting really stars in your eyes here. I think that's kind of the issue. Kind of an issue that's going to be weighing on in the pool's mind for the rest of the season. It's like when you're in this position that this team is in, not in this game, but as like a unit, you're going to start getting desperate. You're going to start making plays that look like that, just trying to get the one win. And it's like a
just wanna
little bit of caution.
Keep pushing your advantage, yeah.
Yep.
Just. Yeah. Oh, they're going to Necro. Oh, this is a bit deep though. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
This one.
Duel is
Nice
out.
No, we didn't
Looks
get the
like it's gonna
shackles
be
off.
pretty easy. Oh no, they didn't
least
actually
they
win the
get the duel,
duel.
but-
They're gonna kill DK here.
This is really rough.
Yeah. They
Darkest running over, but Glimpse wasn't amazing there.
they got way overexcited there, I think. This is looking bad all of a sudden. Tallballz
it's
team
just-
started
it's just-
winning a little bit, and
The two cores, the DK and the
Radiant's
green
middle
guy.
tower is under
the
attack.
funny
a
green
really
man.
bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Tide Hunter, fish guy. Yeah.
The funny green man. John Watermelon.
Oh shit! No.
By Shaman.
Nice shaman. Oh, and you TP into the. Oh, really good
Okay,
hook.
that's a
Really good hook.
Yeah.
And amazing Ravage as well. They can't help him.
Yeah, the oh my god.
Ravage hit 4. This is really good. They have no wings as well. They're gonna fight this. Unless they're not gonna fight this. I mean, they want it, but they're not gonna get it actually.
They don't have a blink on anybody actually, so they can't actually follow this up at all. They don't have the Ravage or anything. So Dire just gets to right click Fountain and get away with it. Still, they have nothing
Shame.
else. It wasn't
Could have
least a
been
big
really
kill. 1-for-1 trade there.
Yeah, but now look at all this space that they've made for Winks. Pre-hitting the tower. This top tower's gonna die.
No, it's not. He's not going to kill it. And everybody on radio.
No, but there's a
is going
siege
to-
group there.
No. No, you can't let it happen. No.
Radiant's top tower
Very
has
sad.
fallen.
And now he goes bot. He's gonna get all this farm bot. Oh god. This Luna's massive.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about the acceleration factor on the Luna, and we're seeing it in action here.
Yeah.
The Razor getting just so excited, looking for kills, not really taking the farm. Which is the right thing to do here, I think. You want to farm and fight as Razor in this game. You would really ideally want to be making these, like, doing the classic, what you really should be doing as a one every game, to be frank, but you want to be farming around your team and very quickly swooping in on fights as a Razor in this game. And thus far, he has been mostly just fighting. He has not really been doing the farming around people. He's been, for the most part, just pivoting between either looking for somebody to run over or doing what he's doing right now, which is just farming way deep in the jungle. This isn't the winning strategy either. I mean, I know you just got a black eye out there, but team did just get a nice kill on the Necro, right? You did have
Dire's
some
top
momentum
tower is
swing.
under
So
attack.
I definitely
Yeah,
feel
they're
like
gonna
this guy
come
should be
bot
farming
again.
around here right now.
They're gonna dangle this LC out and try and bait a reaction, but they're sitting really comfortably behind them. Two really strong supports.
Yeah, they actually have to bail the LC out.
They're gonna
They're
chase
not,
this. Oh, God.
anticipating that it might be a stun on the LC. They use
Oh,
the
good
good
save by
hook.
Dark Ace. Oh, he's brought
Right back.
the counterplay.
Yep, they're gonna get a free duel here.
Next time, don't
Yeah.
be afraid to
No
leave the
MILF
fence.
through
No,
on
Luna's
bot one.
hitting
Razor
mid.
said. Alpha Drea. That's some DK's showing up here.
Okay.
Luna is just gonna get out. Yep.
Alright, so this DK is not. He's gone Mage Slayer first before the blink, so they're just gonna be waiting. They've got 3 heroes building blinks. They're gonna be waiting for all 3 of them for the next few minutes.
Probably, yeah. And yeah, the Luna is really accelerating here. 10k up compared to Razor's 8k, so she's holding about a 2k net worth advantage right now, and the lead is growing in her favor. Even though Razor at this point is just kind of hitting
I
creeps.
think they're about to smoke here. The 3 on the Dire team, or not? Who knows?
Fudge is gonna find a haze.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's smoking time.
Very good technique there. I think that stands to the power of the comfort bands on Hollywood. I mean, that was a very good disruptor play. That's very
I
like.
think they might find
classic
the Razor here,
Holly disruptor.
unless they go for the Pudge. Yeah, they're
Oh
still
yeah,
the
they're just
Pudge.
gonna go for
Oh, he's
Pudge.
hasted! Glimpse.
Yeah, sadly they know where the glimpse is going once again.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wish they had just stuck to their guns and ran into the triangle, because they would have found the Razor.
Yeah, that would have been a very big kill.
And it would have been pretty free to get him as well.
Oh, it would have been a little
Oh,
harder
they
because
wanna-
if they cross the Pudge,
That's
it's
true.
like the biggest blue ball for what they can do there. As long as he's not 1v.
Yeah, Titus in some trouble. Oh, he didn't hit the
he,
Sightfall. Looking for Ravage though, but
didn't hit the side.
No.
The Kai kind of gave him
Okay,
to
it's
him,
good
but
kill.
they did lose him in response. There is that. I think they're overvaluing Looter at this point on the well, it's
I think a little bit.
on the Tallballz lineup. Like,
There's also just the way the Tide lives there. He didn't need to die.
yeah.
But he's almost at his blink, and please sell these tangos, now your blink time.
Yep.
You don't need those tangos anymore.
Do have the Mantis style out on the Razor.
Yeah, I think they want to gear up for a fight here. This Tide's gonna come back with a blink. DK's not quite there, but
This is the biggest bluff in the world, and the part of Matty Boy, nobody is ready for this at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
this might be a bit of a bait though. They can
pulled out here.
turn this. Yeah, duel onto the L. Oh,
Anything to save this? Yes!
Ooh,
Great up by the
huge.
Pudge. I'm gonna have the Luna ult come out
Okay,
here,
one's
but
come
oh no,
back.
Razor's gonna run into the Luna ult, die. That's not good. The snakes.
It's pretty strong
Matty Boy
ward
got the
positioning.
snakes in the LC in there.
oh get it!
She's
please.
so low.
Oh my
Boy
god!
Breath comes
no.
out. She has so
One
much
more.
sustain. There we go.
Right. Okay, but they're in a bit of trouble here. The other
Pudge,
heroes are really low.
I just got the Necro
Tide's-
from a million
okay,
miles away.
Tide's still-
You become feast for the flesh.
1 for
I think
3
they
so
overextend
far.
there. Yeah, I think Dark is sticking around. He wants to get a hook on this snap. He's gonna wrap around. Like, please stay here, snap. Please. Oh no, no, he dips. Oh, that's a shame. Oh,
I
no.
think,
Luna's gonna find a DD.
So I was
Sorry,
starting to get
epidemic.
into before that all went down. I think this shows the importance. Some people have been questioning, oh, ban out the
Radiant's
Hollywood
middle tower
heroes on
is
the
under
lineup. But like,
attack.
Hollywood's been having sort of a rough go this season, and this has been a very, very good-looking disruptor game. I mean, look at that little badge down there, right? I said before, I'll say it again. The reason Hollywood has a low badge is not because he's a bad player. It's because he has a very small pool, and often those heroes are either picked out from under him or like banned out, just by casualty, right? So that means that there are a lot of games where you are going to be seeing Hollywood playing a little bit closer to his metal. You get him off of that, you get him on those comfort heroes, and this guy is going to play like a high Archon support main, I would say. And you're just seeing it this game. There are just so many plays that are just being teed up and enabled by this Razor,
Pop.
or by this Disruptor. It's kind of hard to see them happen.
Oh
otherwise.
no!
And goodbye to
Pops
the
his
Necro.
ulti for nothing. Maybe they can segue this into Tormentor? They've got 4 heroes here.
True.
5 actually. Or are they gonna barrel it down at this tower?
No, they're
Dyer's
going to
gonna.
leave.
Oh no! Dyer's smoking down and Razor just TP'd here.
Yeah.
He's
this
in
is
big trouble.
They didn't find him, but they had the wrong person going first, so he's just gonna get away with it.
Well, it was the right person until he meant it, but like, oh, there we go, never mind, they still get
Might
it.
have Shardy's building it next. Oh, man, he walked back in?
No, he got
Oh,
glimpsed, he
man.
got glimpsed.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's
we
good.
didn't see him. One more hit. Oh, he gets out.
Thunderhead or
At least they're
Dynamo,
gonna
yes.
get the
Is
necro.
under attack.
That's
Sometimes
something.
they're gonna get the Necro, yeah. As you just stated.
Snap TP'd here alone. If they hung around, they might have grabbed another, but guess not.
Feels rotten for in the pool here. This is not what he wants to see. This is not... You know, it started out, I was like, this is exactly what this team winning this game looks like, and it has turned so far away from that. The
Thing
in
is,
the pool right now has about as much farm as he
Yeah.
would have as like a P3, basically.
I mean, this hero just never farms too well if you're
True.
not owning.
But the
But
problem is
they've got
that
3 blinks now. They
True.
are gonna look to do something, but they're also fully showing that they're all in this area. Hollywood kind of offers himself
gonna
for
go
free, I guess, but
drop the hammer on Hollywood at least.
yeah, but I really hope they deward this. Oh god, that's gonna be really, really good vision for the Dire. See, if they see that there's 5 heroes in this area, they know the rest of the map's free. Luna's got Axe, holy.
Blink out on the Tide. BKB coming out on the Razor.
Oh, mistook.
Ags out on the Luna got it really early, going for a
Yeah.
butterfly. It's kind of unfortunate in that Razor's also getting a pretty quick BKB, second big item. So, going to put a lot of hurt on that.
Yeah, but he's just so far ahead in this Luna, he's kind of has
Yeah.
the liberty to buy what
Yeah,
he
it doesn't
wants.
matter. By the time he gets that,
Not that the Axe is bad, even, you know?
by the time that the Razor finishes the BKB, it's already
Yeah.
going to be another item. Or oh, rip
There's
to
an orbital
Darkness.
cannon.
By the time that the Razor gets that BKB, it's going to be another item. We're going to have a duel here
Oh,
on
no.
the
Ravage too late.
Scythe, yeah.
And he's
As
back
you
here now
said,
as
the
well.
Ravage just a frame too late. That would have been an ungodly disaster.
Really
if it was,
bad, really, really
yeah.
bad. And
Like
Luna's actually building Shadow Blade. They're gonna be so scared on the Radiant. They don't want to show anywhere after that comes out.
Ain't looking good.
Radiant's top tower is under
Because like
attack.
these supports have no defensive items. I think Dark is building towards that yield. It's gonna be a while. I mean, he's just gonna keep getting free kill after free kill with the Shadow Blade and the Eclipse.
Yeah, I mentioned if there is a god, then Radiant gets some defensive items up here, and they are going to have BKB on both the Razor and the DK relatively soon. So there is that. But it's like a fever dream at this point for this team to be able to get a like any
Yeah,
kind
no
of pipe at
torrent
this
or
point.
fall.
Like if you start building pipe on like the supports on this lineup, you're going to finish it when the Ancient falls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think the other problem is, you know, they've got their 2 defensive items, or they're gonna get these 2 defensive items, right, on their mid and their safe lane. But the mid and the safe lane need the rest of the team to be there and like last through the fights to kind of allow them to pump out their damage. Otherwise, they're gonna
I don't think
disengage
necessarily
for...
that's true, because the problem that these guys have been having in the fights broadly is that when a fight starts, I mean, a lot of these bad fights that they've taken have either A, been situations where the team just got picked off gradually before anything even happened, or B, situations where either the Razor or the DK just got shut down immediately. Like, probably the biggest fight we've seen so far in the bot jungle earlier on in the game, that's exactly what happened. Like, the Razor just died in like a half second. So they're able to keep themselves in the fight. This team has just so much stun and so much ability to skirmish with like the Pudge that I don't think that the rest of the team, they are still going to want them to be alive, but I think maybe the better way to put it is a very strong argument for that to be the case. The Tide Hunter is probably going to keep dying relatively early, but the Shaman and the Pudge, if they position well, should be able to at least live in fights, as long as the DK and the Razor are somewhere there.
Bye, Dark Ace.
Once again.
Unless
The creeps, that would have been awesome.
Could have been from the creeps. I mean, they couldn't need anything they can get. There.
Necro gonna
No, they're going with this Necro. He's never gonna die. Oh, he's got
they have
the
a
Lotus.
Lotus
He
on him.
can't link him.
Razor doing the right
This
thing,
is really,
though.
really rough.
What the hell happened? Get glimpsed of a super
Big
weird
Ravage, but this
He
isn't
got
gonna be enough.
glimpsed! Razor's not in the fight.
Yeah, he got sent away. Oh no, no.
4 for 0. It's looking over.
If this is just call it.
I was talking earlier about, like, you know, what do the fights in this game look like at 30 minutes? It's not 30 minutes yet.
Dire's top tower is under
It's
attack.
it's not. It's
Radiant's
looking
middle
over.
tower
It's kind of
is
what I was talking about. It's definitely like I would favor broadly the Tallballz team comp, but this just works very well with what this team does. And the Tallballz team really did not face it the way they should have. Did not face it very well. I don't think they're used to teams, because that's not really the trend this season. Most teams are a lot more passive, slow going. Are going to be, you see a lot of like 4v4 type games in this season, where it's like, you know, you just have the pause ones are farming while the rest of the team are just kind of banting with each other casually, and you don't see that many big pitched fights early on. Team's not going to do that for you, and it feels like the Tallballz team didn't really know what to do as a result. It felt like, thus far, you've just kind of had the stagger where it's like you had the Razor that was just so eager to just play their game early, and it was like just, you know, throwing himself right into death. And then he got, you know, his nose broken, and then he just was scared for a long time. Like the rest of the lineup,
I think there's a world where they could have, you know, continued to build that lead, you know, early, you know, keep taking these fights, keep putting pressure on the map. But the Luna Star was just too good, so then the Luna just started turning up to the fights. And
Also
then they
true.
couldn't really do anything.
I don't know,
about
like
that.
the first couple of fights the Luna showed up and it wasn't really like going particularly well for him. Like the first couple of fights, even the momentum they got was just from like the first time she showed is after the fight where Razor just goes like way too deep and just gets killed in a 1v4, right? Like
Yeah.
This is what's going on
think-
there. I think if you keep the discipline on Radiant, if you don't get super anxious and start having, you know, you have that, and then right afterwards, like the death by DK behind the Dire T2 at mid. If you keep the
I
discipline
see
up,
everything.
you don't go crazy. If you
Oh, he missed the hook too.
710 split going right down the
God.
middle. Bye-bye, Darkest. Man needs to get like at least smokes to be able to just pop out if they. So right now they're able to just kill him with no investment. If you get smokes, I think you at least
I
are
don't think
able
smokes
to
are
make
maybe
them
too
chase you.
valuable. Smokes are maybe too valuable. I think he'd rather just die. You need these smokes to make some plays to get back into this game.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's
I mean,
playing
the team
smokes.
needs something.
Dire's bottom tower
Alright,
is
maybe
under
I'm wrong. You know what? This guy is the GOAT, right? 3-time
True.
MVP. They really want him for this high ground defense. He's the way that they get back in off these high ground defenses. Just
True.
hook someone in.
Radiant's top
But,
tower
yeah, everyone
is
else can be
under
way too
attack.
scared to stand there. And once... I don't like this. I don't like
This
this.
is a
Oh, really
hypothetically
nice Ravage
cheap
timing.
Ravage. Tried to enter
Yeah.
spit on himself, but who cares? 710 split right down the middle though. Hook, the
Yeah, this
BKB
can be
is
good.
letting them sit, just eat through all of the damage these support lines are doing.
Oh no, he got the side. Okay.
Yep, Scythe gets off, but he does immediately die. Pudge is going to take the first life here off of the Luna.
Luna's got Eclipse when they're back. This orbital cannon's about to go crazy. Unless...
Where's my
Permanent
DK right now? Where is my DK?
that is hell.
The world has to know, where is my DK?
No, the
Buy
Luna dice...
back!
No.
Buy back! What was he doing?
Oh! He canceled the
Where's
T3s, they
my
can't get out.
DK? Buy back!
Oh.
Why didn't
yeah,
he buy?
that
That
actually
was
would've sealed
such
it
a
for-
dead Luna.
Radiant structures.
Oh no, baby.
Luna's just gonna get a free hit.
Yep.
The micro these. Oh!
It's gonna get eaten by the wards.
I mean, it's something.
Oh no, baby.
I think
DK
they
buys.
played that really nicely, actually.
Yeah.
It was just really
Is under attack.
like the Luna managed to have just on a sliver. There was maybe a little bit of grief with the Shaman's positioning when he shackled, so Darkies had to walk all the way around him to get the hook off. But I mean, I like how that went, honestly, and I think they're gonna be like, you know what? At least we didn't go 5-0 this fight.
They kept the T3.
Yeah,
They'd
because
have to
the moment this
expend
T3 goes
supplies.
down, their whole base is gone to this Luna.
But the only buy they expended was on the Shaman. You're not really that worried about that. So
Yeah, I mean, this
Nothing
guy's got
wrong
like a
with
10-second respawn time anyway, because he's so far behind. Oh, this tide's about
Buy
to
Tide
die.
Hunter.
Orbital cannon. There it is. Yeah, this really aggressive vision that the Dire has is totally snuffing out the Radiant's chance of a comeback. Like, they see every play that they're making. Like, they see they're running top. Alright, he'll just back. Okay, never mind, he'll get hooked.
I'm cynical enough to say, if I'm being honest. Okay,
Oh,
they don't have
no
detection for
detection.
this.
Oh, we only had a sentry. Oh, no, no, no,
Interesting.
no. That was their way back. They
I'm
might
I'm
still
a
go.
I'm a cynic enough to say that it would probably be like 3 or 4 kills on Luna without anything bad happening at this point to get a comeback. They have Null queued up on the DK,
Yeah.
which is interesting.
It's alright,
Again, just
actually.
so much focus on the Necro.
Well, it's the Necro, it's also the LC's barrier that they get off the
That
SC
is
package.
true, but that's
I
comparatively
mean,
speaking kind of
yeah.
small potatoes. It really
Yeah,
is
they
like
need-
all they got in their brain is the Necro. They really had to. I think it's probably late now, but they had to be thinking about that Luna more.
I think that's true, but I think they might also think they can just deal with the Luna in these fights. They'll just stun him forever, handle everyone else, right? And then go clean up the Luna afterwards.
That's like
That's
not an
maybe
unreasonable thing to think if you're like up, but it's such an
Yeah.
like even if I was up, right? If
Uh-oh,
I'm on
Razor.
this team and I'm up,
Razor's going here.
goodbye.
He's so good. Oh, he's gonna BKB. I don't think that's good BKB.
Yeah, if that was gonna be a BKB, that needed to be a
Oh,
much
no,
earlier
no, no.
BKB. Just kind of got the worst of both worlds there. He wasted the BKB cooldown and still died. If he had done
Yeah,
it
but,
like right when he saw the Luna, he lives for sure there.
Yeah. But, like, if you remember how that fight went in their base and they're at the top T3, right? It kind of worked because they started picking everyone off, and then the Luna kind of just died with Aegis stuck in the base, and they nearly got her. I think they kind of want to recreate that.
It's likely the mindset.
Oh no, you got glimpsed away on the Shaman.
Still died anyway.
Oh my. Yeah, they glimpsed him right back into the Luna.
DK just going in the back line here, looking for supports. It's going to
Yeah,
find
this is good. This
very
is good. There's no Luna in this fight. Luna's gonna eat their base, but
Radiant's top tower.
you know this is their chance of turning this around.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We're
Oh,
gonna
no,
find the
DK is
LC,
dead.
the TK is gonna lose versus the Necro.
Yeah, now the Luna's cleaning up the base.
Radiant's top barracks.
Yeah, no Shaman in that fight. It's really sad. Ooh, hook him. Oh,
Radiant's
okay.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh no, Dark Ace, go back into your fountain. Hook him in there. Do the pudge thing. Thing that every pudge player dreams of.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh my god. Every time he just walks away. Oh, and the reflected.
No, Razor just
It's
ate
over.
his own damage.
God. Reflected link. It's too much.
Yep. The Lotus Sword.
All right, legendary pudge comeback.
Big
This is where pudge is the most insane. Okay, never mind.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
9
This is
seconds.
where
Then
the
a legendary
Pudge is-
pudge comeback.
This is where the Pudge is perfectly sane. Psychiatrists have given this man a
Yeah,
clean bill
but
of health.
Lynx is putting his
Hi,
illusions in
Tallballz.
front of him. Can't get
He
hooked
doesn't
out.
even care. He's not even paying attention to him. Wow.
He doesn't need to care. Oh, reflected pudge ulti with the Lotus. Really good timing.
No, I think he reflected
Ooh, Shusha.
the Tidehunter sped at him.
No. He reflected the pudge ulti. He's going back on.
That was such a long-ranged Pudge ult. Wow.
Yeah.
Radiant's
What
middle
Aether Lens
tower
does to a
is under
guy.
attack.
True.
Radiant structures.
Oh man, they burned these buybacks and they didn't get anything from it.
No.
Unless you want to count, the game not being over. But like, it's pretty over.
Yeah.
Okay, got him back. Avoided the Silver Edge proc.
Are fortified.
I mean, he got hit, but like,
Radiant's
avoid any
middle
more
tower
damage.
is under attack.
Oh, this is.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I think with all 5 of them bunched together here, there's no easy way back into this. Oh, this is awful. Horrible teams. And oh god. I think he just.
Custom rolls in the LD2L. I don't think Greg would like that.
All right, they're splitting this fight a little bit. Okay.
Yep, they're splitting the watermelon, splitting
Oh,
the
he didn't get him.
shaman,
He didn't get him on the
Splitting the
razor.
fudge.
Oh, that's a disaster. It's over.
splitting their DK.
Took him 30 years to get the snap on the razor.
Tallballz calls the G, we're going home.
I mean,
This is unfortunate.
bright side, signs of life in the early game, but
It's true, yeah.
yeah.
Dire
Is unfortunate on most accounts. I think this is a situation where the Tallballz team, I would say, even had a draft advantage here, but the execution just fell apart for them. The just early game, the Razor, the DK, they just got way too ahead of themselves, and that's really where all the pain comes from. I could talk about, nobody's building for the Luna. Everybody is just not only just building for, but also really only going for the Necro. You don't really see like big smoke plays targeted at Luna in this game. What you really saw a lot of was you saw a lot of like, everyone distracts Luna while everyone else goes and smacks the Necro on the face, right? Which, hey, that's something, but that's not really the target that's going to be scary in the long term, right? That's going to be that Luna. That's what you're really afraid of. And no, it's like everybody was just like, well, whatever, but that's like a very vulnerable hero, That is not a hero who has an easy time just getting out if you drop a smoke on her and put 3 heroes on her, right? You reveal with a DK, you have the Pudge with you, maybe the Tide or the Shaman with you, and that's a dead Luna. And it's hard to, you get the kill before they TP in for the save as well, right?
Yeah. I don't know. This Tide didn't even manage to finish the pipe. It's just really rough. I wonder if there's maybe a realm where you skip some of these items and some of these heroes and get the blink out faster. Just so you can play, you can snowball that lead, but...
Shoutouts to Winx for the follow. So,
yeah, bro, went 21-1, and it's like, alright, time to tune into the stream, see if they're glazing him. Carry player mentality.
It's true. I mean, not much to glaze here, sorry, Winx. This is just one of these unfortunate scenarios.
Dying so much, actually, this guy.
Where it's like, just feels so much like a fall apart on possibly gay Dragonet. It feels like, I mentioned at the top of the game, like, what the most likely path to victory was going to be for I Have No Wards and I Must Scream, and it pretty much just came down to that. The rest of the team, very good plays on Disruptor as well. Again, it shows the importance of banning the Hollywood. Very good plays on Disruptor. I feel like, in particular, the Disruptor enabled the LC to have a game. The Disruptor got a few very big saves, stopped a lot of momentum. Ban that guy, and I think this could look like a different world just from that.
Yeah. I think what won Dire the game was this like triple of the LC snap and Disruptor just going around and really hurting Dire a lot, hurting Radiant a lot. And then all this space, the Luna gets to do whatever they want, and the Necro starts to join in the fights, and the Necro does whatever they want.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be unfair enough to say I think what really won the Dire this game is that sequence of events where Razor just goes and dies really deep and gets himself killed, and then the DK with the Shaman just goes and dies and goes deep, gets themselves killed. They really started playing like they were 30k up and they didn't have a dead lane, but they did. That's kind of the unfortunate thing. I think if Dire has a discipline to say, let's build around smokes, let's build around picks. Early game, we don't even want to give the Necro early game, right? And what they ended up finding was usually when they went for the Necro and they got him, they did die for it. They did lose guys for it. The discipline should have been there to go, okay, let's smoke, let's just look for the Luna over and over and over. And I feel like if they do that, then they're just doing good things for everyone. They're giving Razor a lot of space to either farm or go mess with the supports. They are putting the brakes more on Luna, making her show up to fights later. They are putting more time on the clock for themselves. In a good way, because, like I said, later on in the game, if this game went on forever, I definitely would not favor the Hollywood team. The Luna is going to outscale either of the 2 big guys in the Radiant, make no mistake, but also, either of the 2 guys in the Radiant, like themselves, are going to outscale, like, the rest of the team. Unless the LC gets a billion duels, and I gotta tell you, 90 duel damage at the end, that didn't really happen. Even in a pretty good game, at the end of the game, the duel damage is not, like, crazy. So
yeah, that's actually a lot less duel damage than I thought. But to be fair, he was getting blue balled a lot of these duels by just the other person getting hooked out, or it being the Shaman, and he just lives like an extra second.
It was a bad LC game, and they did play around that. It's like I said at the beginning, the possibility existed that the LC isn't just going to get a billion duels, and then you're really just going to be, the Necro and Co. And there definitely was a world where that Necro and Co strategy went bad for them. I think if it comes down to Necro and Co, and especially if Tallballz is able to have more of a game, then at the end of the day, I think it looks pretty good for the Radiant team, but they just got so ahead of themselves so quickly. Especially when they were not really up. We were talking at the beginning of the game, they weren't really particularly up. They were doing well on parity, right? They were on parity, but they were not up. Playing like they were up. Cost them the game, I think. Just, situation where it just fell way too fast. Where, again, like I said, they really played into the exact game Hollywood wanted to play. Just a very momentum-heavy game. When Hollywood got their footing and swung back, there was just nothing there. They just crumbled like a Danish. You know, usually this is the VOD exclusive, but look at the graph here. Yeah, they just lose that advantage pretty early, and they just never even get close to getting it back. It is just all downhill from there. Very unfortunate for the Tallballz team, and also means that they are now officially mathematically eliminated. Hypothetically, if they went 2-0 this week, and both the other teams around them, both the GRaff and Hollywood team, went 0-4 in these 2 weeks, they could get on. But it is now over for them. I do hope they will still keep their heads up and play a good Week 7 regardless. I think that's important to LD2L. But
I think won't their Week 7 be against some pretty stiff competition?
Probably.
Because they've played a lot of the teams on the lower end of the table.
Go on a blaze
Hey,
of glory.
I'm ready for them to have a cinema upset, you know? Like,
It could happen.
like this
It's
is their time.
happened before.
Go out with, you know, yeah, go out in a blaze of glory, like you said. But yeah, really rooting for them.
At least I hope Power shows up for Week 7. You know, at least they get
Return
to do
of the
that.
King.
There we go. But yeah. Unfortunate situation, did not execute this draft well. Hollywood team did a very good job with their draft, did everything they needed to do. Didn't talk about them much because, you know, it's easier to say when somebody does something wrong than when they do something right. Should have banned out the Disruptor, absolutely should not have let them have it. That much is absolutely for sure. Should not have let them have it. I think maybe a little questionable to let Looter have the Necro as well. I mean, this guy has done good things on Necro and bad Necro games this season. And this isn't like a bad Necro game. It's not like great. You know, you have the DK, that's good for you. The Razor, not so much. The Pudge, not really so much either. You definitely have the situation where the Necro is okay. I think he is totally fine in this game. So letting that one through when he's been balling in... what's Pudge win rate in this league? I don't think he's won this season.
It's probably horrendous, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, how many people are picking Pudge?
Dark Ace, basically.
Right, and well, the Dark Ace
they haven't really won outside of Week 1. But yeah, the rest of the team.
I'm ready for them to win though.
Did what they needed to do. Made it happen.
You know what? I'm gonna call it. Pudge wins 2 games next week.
There we go.
Pick twice, wins twice.
You're gonna pick it?
I'm gonna lock in. Hell no. This Rene guy keeps pestering me to give him Pudge, and I'm just getting depressed every time
I say do it. We need to see you
nah.
on the Pudge next week. It has to happen.
No, I'd really rather not. I already lose my mind with this guy's suggestions.
Want to give, because I didn't really get to do the spiel earlier, even though I've done it a million times. We'll do one more. What the hell? Super duper ultra shout out to the subs this season. Literally could not do this without you. I would have Sundays, maybe. That would be it. If it was not for the subs. So special ultra duper super thanks to you guys. You never see ads. That's always nice. Never see ads if you're a sub. If you're somebody you know want to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to LD2L.GG today to sign up. It's too late to get into this season, but season 21, not that far from now. I mean, we're getting into week 7. Group stage, just 2 weeks away. You know, week 7 to the end of the season is a month, right? And last time we opened signups literally a week after finals. So, season 21, not that far away. In-houses are still happening. OBS is still crashing. Please don't do this, OBS. Not right now. In-house is still happening. Queues popping everywhere you look. Everything is good in the world. LD2L.GG. Go to the Discord server. That's where all the action is happening. See you Wednesday night.